Let's get some prize picks in today, guys. Last night I redeemed myself with a 4-1 in soccer. Here we got Renato Sanchez on the DNP, but still 4-1 here, and also 4-1 here. So the Lucas Romero, that was very good. He ended up pushing and not winning instead. But James Harden, half an assist here, or full assist, and we could have actually got 10 times payout for that DNP. And here we are. So pretty good 8-2 day. We got that redemption arc going on. We'll get into the board for today. I'll show a bit of Champions League. There's one game tomorrow, which is soccer here. 3 p.m. There's only one game in all of soccer. So I'll show you what we have on the board for that. But first I'm going into 5 NBA picks I have here. And we're going to start off with Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves, we're going to grab on the over 3.5 assists. I believe this prop used to be higher. Yeah, he hasn't been hitting it recently. I think they used to be at 4.5. He's dropped all the way down to 3.5. We're going to grab the over. As always, I'll show the value on the OddsJuice dashboard in a bit. So Julius Randle is going to be the second one. We're going to grab his under 23.5 points. So let's just mark that in here. And then Rui Hachimura, we're going to grab his under 9.5 points. Last one's also going to be an under points. It's going to be on Draymond Green. We're going to grab this as the last points prop. And we're also going to grab Kevin Love on the over 6 rebounds as our push line. So I'll show you on the OddsJuice dashboard right now what's going on here. So in the NBA, obviously these are for tomorrow's games, but we have, let me just sort this out to Monday. So Austin Reeves is the best pick on the board, 56.5% to hit. Julius Randle's also pretty good, and then Hachimura and Green are not as good. You can see Kevin Love over 6 rebounds is pretty much as good as Jalen Brunson under 6 assists. But I'm going to go with Love for no particular reason here. Andrew Wiggins also good, but worse than Love and Brunson. Andrew Wiggins under 6 rebounds here. So always the same concept. They're under 6.5 is at 49.5% to hit, for example, or his over 6.5, I should say. We're getting him at 6, so we get a half point of protection and already a good chance that he goes over 6.5. Now for soccer, which I'm going to be taking the last pick with, you'll see here it's all the same team. So Real Madrid versus Manchester City, and it's Champions League. So for Champions League, I'm a bit more iffy on it. In my experience, it has been hitting less, but the stats are not as clear as the regular league season games. But the one I'm going to be taking here, because obviously, wait, let me just sort out prize picks only. Prize picks, soccer right here. The regular season games are a bit different in terms of who's starting. So this is the expected lineups that I use RotoWire to check. Obviously, it's going to be updated around 2 p.m. with the confirmed lineups. But one guy I'm pretty certain is going to start. I know Modric is going to start, for example, for Real Madrid, from my knowledge here. Rodri, I know pretty much 100% this guy's going to start. He had a game earlier in the week that he didn't play in the regular season game. And usually when that happens, it's because they're resting the player for the Champions League game. So it's a tournament game here. He played 1 minute, obviously, just to get his feet wet a bit here on this EPL game, May 6th. So they don't want to play May 6th and then May 8th. You know, it's too much for him. So they're resting him for Champions League. So that's going to be the last pick I'm going to take here with certainty. The rest of these picks, I mean, I wouldn't really put these all in the same entry. Obviously, they're from the same 2 teams. Like, if Grealish is not getting his shots, maybe Gundogan's going to get the shots. So I would not really put all these soccer picks in one pick, but I'm just going to go Rodri for this last one because it's a bit of a small slate. There's only one NBA game, so we're going to grab Rodri as this last pick. Under 2.5 tackles, and tackles actually are my favorite soccer prop, so we'll lock this in.